Yummy, yummy. Anyone fancy a nice glass of cockroach milk? And I'm sure a lot of y'all are saying, what? That's right, cockroach milk. You see the little white girl with the milk around her mouth, and she looking like she's saying, her eyes all wild looking, and her hair's on her head, and she's holding up the milk next to her face, and it says, yummy, mommy. Cockroach milk is said to taste like cow's milk, but thousands. Cockroach aren't generally associated with good places to dine, but could change soon because the insects are the latest fad in superfood craze. That's right. These little things right here that run when you turn on the light. These things right here that now they're saying that cockroach milk is a superfood. Now, I almost guarantee you black folks, because they see a little white girl with the milk around her mouth and she's holding up a glass of milk, they want to be white. So a lot of black folks are going to follow it too and say, oh, let me taste it. There's nothing wrong with trying it. You never know unless you try it. Try it, you like it. And then you're going to have people like Brother Polite, respected Brother Polite. But you're going to have people like Brother Polite that's going to get on camera and say, yeah, fam, me and my daughter just chilling, and I just had a nice little glass of cockroach milk. This is healthy, man. You know, build the bones or whatever they saying cockroach milk do. But people might even start acting like cockroaches, man. They already acting like cockroaches as it is. That's probably why they want to drink cockroach milk, right? And I'm just wondering, where's the milk coming from? Because that looked like it could be some milk under the skin right there. Is that what they talking about? I don't know. I don't know too much about cockroaches, man. I just know that when you turn on the light, they scatter, and people that had cockroaches had a hard time getting rid of them. And people that had cockroaches in their house, when they come to your house, they have to make sure they shake their coats off at the door. And if cockroach milk become a thing, man, it's a superfood, then black folks don't even really have to go to the store to get it because a lot of black folk got cockroaches in their house, right? But I'm going to read this little article and I'm going to place it on the bottom. You guys can read for yourself, right? Cockroaches produce the crystals, which are full of essential amino acids, right? So-called cockroach milk or postnatal fluid, they're telling you what it is, postnatal fluid. So it must be that stuff that I saw. Cockroach milk or postnatal fluid. Now, we know that when we get postnatal drip, it's like you got some fluid coming from your nose. So postnatal fluid is secreted from the critter in the form of crystals to nourish its 50 or so hatchlings. So this is what feeds the little other roaches that come up. You are what you eat or drink. And humans could enjoy this nourishment too, according to researchers. Now, they have that. There's a hyperlink right there. You can click on that link and it says according to researchers. Now, because of the fact it says according to researchers, there's a lot of people, including black people, I'm going to say, well, they researched, scientists researched, and these are the ones that don't really believe in the Most High, right? These are the ones that don't believe in God, they believe in science, okay? So these scientific researchers, right, have come to the conclusions that you could drink cockroach milk and it's nutrient for you. It's nourishment. So a lot of y'all are going to jump on the bandwagon of drinking cockroach milk, right? According to researchers from the Institute for Stem Cell Biology and Regenerative Medicine in India, who claim that the milk derived from the crystal boosts many nutritional benefits. The crystals are like a complete food. They have protein, fats, and sugars. If you look into the protein sequences, they have all the essential amino acids. Now, look at the words that they're using here, right? And this is gonna like spark a lot of people's interest and curiosity. And now, because of the people now are brainwashed and they're open to anything, because I look at it like this: if you at one time was against homosexuality and now you're claiming to be a homosexual or lesbian, and you look in somebody's butthole and you put your mouth on anybody, you're gonna try this. You're gonna be drinking some cockroach milk. That's what you're gonna be doing, right? But I'm gonna skip down a little bit. I'll put the article on the bottom. You guys could read it for yourself. The mass market viability of insects produced hasn't stopped companies from such gourmet grub. Now, when it comes out, it's going to cost an arm and a leg. And you're going to have people with money, wealthy people, rich people, that's going to buy it. They're going to pay their money for it, you know? And then you're going to have people like the peasants or the middle class are going to follow the rappers, because the rappers are going to get in front of a camera and they're going to have their pants hanging down their butt, and they're going to have the 2 earrings in their ear and the braids and colorful hair and tattoos all over their face. And then they're going to say, every morning when I wake up, I get a nice cool glass of cockroach milk. Very good. And then they're going to drink it. And then y'all going to feel like you have to go to the store and buy some cockroach milk for yourself. And you're going to feed your kids cockroach milk. As a matter of fact, the government might even start feeding your kids, your little cockroaches, some cockroach milk. Right? So that's going to be a part of the government surplus food. You're going to get a carton of cockroach milk for nutrients. That's their way of saving money, because of the fact that all you got to do is just go up in people's house and just get these cockroaches, man, and just start, just keep making them, keep producing them. Produce them in a laboratory, and then they make the milk, they drain the milk or get the mucus from them or the secretion from them, and they're going to give it back to you guys. They're going to sell it to you, and you're going to buy it, right? Alongside insects-based dairy alternatives, eating insects whole is becoming a more common sight in Western diets. Notice it said Western diets. Now, I remember when I was in the military, right? We were taught what you can eat and what you can't eat, you know, was considered healthy for survival purposes, okay? And I sat there and watched, especially the white dudes. It's mainly the white dudes. There ain't no brothers did it. There was a couple of brothers that decided they want to try some ants or whatever. They, you know, because in the military we have these sea rations, the sea rats. They're probably different now, right? But we had a box of sea rats, right? They call sea rats because they got like little canned, you know, government food inside. The little cans got chicken, pork, whatever you eat, crackers, cheese, peanut butter, jelly. It's got like food inside a little box. So you open the box, you pull your sea rats out, right? So as a form of survival, they showed us what bugs we can eat, like little insects and stuff, right? And you had the white dudes, man, that would take worms, right? Still got the dirt on him. He kind of like brushed the dirt off and hold the worm up to his mouth, and he said the thing be wiggling, and he'll actually eat that worm, right? Now, the white dudes did that. Now, for the bugs, you know, they had, in the sea rats, we had like the packets of chocolate, like where people can make chocolate milk or whatever, or put it in the water or whatever. But they had packets of powdered chocolate. So you could take those little bugs and put them in your chocolate and whatnot, and the thing, shake them up, or the worms or whatever, and you got like chocolate covered ants or chocolate covered insects, bugs, whatever, you know, they wanted to eat, whatever fancied them, that's what they ate, right? I'm like very particular on what I eat, and I was not gonna crunch on no crunchy critters. I just wasn't gonna do it. That's not my thing, right? That ain't my style, right? So I think anybody who eat butthole will eat bugs, right? So that's just my thought on it, right? So, you know, but we were taught like which bugs that were considered good to eat for survival purposes. This is like because we was out in the woods, right? Now they dealing with desert, you know, they out in the sand and all that stuff, but we dealt with the woods, right? So if a veteran ran up in the woods, I don't think law enforcement was too quick to go up in them woods now because you're on his turf. Because he mastered the woods, man. He know how to fight in the woods, guerrilla warfare. Anyway, that's off the topic. But I'm going to go back to read. It says, alongside insects-based dairy alternatives, eating insects whole is becoming a more common sight in Western diets. So if wolfing down multiple-legged invertebrates has no effect on your gag reflex, and you would like to do your bit for the environment, there's another buzzword, environment, there are sites such as Derby-based Crunchy Critters, it's got a link right there, where you can fill your virtual basket with packets of freeze-dried and dehydrated insects. So they see right there, already they selling them. From barbecue mealworm to salt and vinegar crickets and garlic chapulines, right? But anyway, that's it. So they selling bugs, man. So anything to make money. That's one thing I give white folk credit for, man. These white folks will make some money, man. They selling bugs now, and folks are gonna go to this website and they think those bugs are better, and they're gonna buy those bugs and they're gonna eat those bugs, man. I told you. And I'm gonna go check out their website. I hadn't been there. I'm gonna go check it out though, right? But all you gotta do, man, and like I said, people now are dumbed down, they're ignorant. Because when I was little, man, when I was a little boy, man, we go outside, man, we play outside, we go in the woods, we go camp every summer, stuff like that. So we learned about the bugs and all that stuff, right? And you can go lift a rock, one of those big rocks, lift one of those big rocks, man, you see all kind of bugs that you've never seen before, right? And little worms, earthworms, and all that stuff, man. So if you're gonna, instead of spending money for bugs, man, for you bug eaters out there, instead of spending money for bugs, you can go just lift a rock in your backyard, man. You got all the bugs you want. Take them in your house and wash them down. They straight from nature, right? And instead of spending your money on these little crunchy critters right here, just go to this website, man, or under the video and click on the donate button, man. Do something positive with your money, man. Donate it to this site right here. Instead of spending your money on crunchy critters, donate to my channel, So, but if you need some bugs, man, it's like, yo, I can go get the bugs for you, man. They right in the backyard. If you want to pay me the money for the bugs, you can do that. And you could take their mucus and secretion and all that post-nasal mess that's in these little insects, these filthy little bugs. And if you choose to drink that, so be it. Help yourself. Enjoy. Thanksgiving. Just thank the universe for roaches, right? Because I know a lot of y'all black conscious folk, because white people doing it and because of the fact they're researchers and scientists, researched and said it's good to eat. Y'all now going to start eating bugs, and you're going to start, drinking the roach milk. And you're going to say yummy. And you're going to be like the little white girl in the picture, with the milk around her mouth. You're going to be like that, man. This is going to be you, right? So I'm going to put the article on the bottom. You guys check it out for yourself. Feedback. Tell me what you think. Till next time. I'm fearless.